Hey guys, Ari is so confused. I just wanted to add this clip in here really quick because I'm editing Why I Couldn't Breastfeed video. This is the video you're watching now. I'm editing it right now, and I just wanted to add this clip in before the video. I just wanted to say that I have nothing against formula at all. Like, I think that it's great that it's there in case someone chooses to formula feed instead of breastfeed, or they can't breastfeed. So I think that it's great that it's there, and I have nothing against formula or moms that choose formula. I believe in respecting each parenting decision. I believe that you do what you want with your child, and I'll do what I want with my child, and we can just mutually respect each other. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that before I show you this video. I don't want to offend anybody by what I said, and if you do choose formula right off the bat, you know what, that's your decision and I respect you, and you know what, that's just your decision. So I just want to add this clip in because I try my best not to offend anybody with what I say, because it can come across that, especially across the internet. So I'm so confused. But I just wanted to add this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Want to say bye? She's like, no, I'm just confused what you're doing. Hey guys, so this video is going to be on why I couldn't breastfeed. I've been getting a lot of comments all the time on my videos. Why didn't I breastfeed? Did you know breastfeeding is better? Why are you formula feeding? So I wanted to address this video because some of you might know, like when I first had Aria, I kind of touched on this a little bit. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you guys already know. But if you're a new subscriber, I just want to make a video just to let everybody know why I couldn't breastfeed. And I'm outside right now because it's a nice day today. And sorry about the way I look. It's my all natural hair, and sorry if I keep squinting, the sun's kind of bright, but this is my all natural hair, and I managed to put some mascara. I was gonna get all fixed up for this video, but I'm like, whatever, I don't even feel like getting fixed up, you know, it's whatever, I'm just gonna, you know, do this all natural. So but yeah, I just wanted to touch on this. I have no notes down or anything, so this might be all over the place, but I'm going to try the best as I can. And Ari's in the sunroom looking at me like, who are you talking to? Hi! But anyways, hopefully you can't hear the music in the back. Darren is over there sunbathing, and he has some music on. But yeah, I just keep blabbling on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that I always do that to you guys. I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. When I was pregnant, I planned, I was set on breastfeeding. I read all I could about breastfeeding. I tried to be very knowledgeable on breastfeeding. I mean, even though you don't know what to expect when breastfeeding comes, I tried to know as much as I could about it. I had all kind of breastfeeding supplies. I was ready to go. I had like the cream, I had the pads, I had all that stuff for breastfeeding, and I was so set on it. I had nothing. Well, I got bottles at my baby shower, but I had no kind of like formula. Well, I did have some formula that Infamil sent me as a backup, so I'm kind of glad I did have that as a backup, but sorry about that. I didn't have anything on bottles. So when I had Aria, you know, you're supposed to have the baby latch on within a certain amount of time after you gave birth to them, to get them started on it. So that's what we did. About an hour, I think, of having Aria, she did latch on, and it was pretty good for her first time, I thought. So when they moved me to my postpartum room, I continued to try and breastfeed, and I had some trouble at first because as I found out, which I never really knew about myself, is that my nipples were inverted, which makes it kind of harder to breastfeed. And just because you have that does not mean you cannot breastfeed. Trust me, there are ways around. You can still breastfeed even though you have inverted nipples. But pretty much what that means is when you give the boob to your baby, it doesn't want to go out, it wants to go in, making it hard to breastfeed. And there's different ways you can bring it out. You can bring it out by pumping, So it's definitely not impossible. There's nipple shields, which I tried in the hospital. That's what they gave me. They gave me a Medela nipple shield in the hospital to use, and the nurse kept trying to help me. I kept having to put it on, and I was totally fine with using it, even though it was difficult to use, the one they gave me, because there's a certain way you have to hold it, and it has to be positioned and everything for the baby to suck on. But, you know, I was okay with it because I wanted to breastfeed. So I had a lot of trouble in the hospital with that, and she was okay with that. She did fine with that, but it seemed like she could never get enough milk. Like, when we were going to leave the hospital, it literally took us about 3 to 4 hours to get out of the hospital, because I would nurse, and then we'd pack up to go, and she'd start crying, and she's hungry again. And that lasted for 3 to 4 hours. So it seemed like she never got any, and I kept going with the nipple shield, and then without. I kept going back and forth with it, and not like repeatedly, but I would try the nipple shield and do that for a while, and then I would try to do the breast because I didn't want her to get so familiar with it. But you know what, I was determined to do it, and when we got home from the, it was a butterfly, when we got home from the hospital, I continued to do it for the first night. Let me just say that the first night for me was hell. Literally, I got no sleep that night because she was crying because she was hungry. I was using the nipple shield. She just didn't want to latch on anymore. Fly. I tried everything. Sorry, I got distracted. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, she did not want to latch on at all. Like, she was frustrated. She was screaming her head off. And literally the first night was hell, and we got no sleep. We even like brought the swing into our room to try and get her to sleep. She just kept crying and crying and crying. And Ian was supposed to go to work the next morning, and he had to take off because I was literally so stressed out and like about to have an emotional breakdown, because, you know, it's a new experience and the baby crying, and I felt like she was starving. And me and Ian both immediately, when he stayed home, we cried because we felt like she was getting no food, and it was very, very heartbreaking for us, and me especially, since I wanted to breastfeed. So we gave in and got formula because she has to eat. She's not latching on. The nipple shield is like the most frustrating thing ever to me, and so we got formula, and she took to the bottle. She got food in her. She slept for a long time because she was like so hungry and crying the whole night. So what I planned to do was, I didn't want her to get familiar with the bottle, but I kept trying to go back to the nipple shield to get her. She did not want to latch on. She really did not want to latch on at all, and it was very frustrating. And so I decided to pump, and I got a really nice pump. I forget what it's called now, but I still have it. It's like the Medela, it's one of the Medela ones, the swing, I think. So I decided to exclusively pump. So I did that, and we did it half formula, half breast milk, and it was going good for like 3 weeks. It was awesome. I was making enough milk for her. I was just so determined to breastfeed. So the pumping was going good, and I did it for about a month, but the last week, my supply like decreased. Her appetite went up, and I was like researching stuff to make your milk supply increase. I bought a huge bottle of fenugreek, and nothing happened. That did nothing for me at all. And I wish I would research more, because I know there's more stuff to make your milk supply go up and everything. I wish I researched more, but I didn't, and I regret doing that. And I regret trying to keep introducing her to the nipple. I mean, I did that for about 2 weeks, but she did not want to latch on at all. But I wish I would have like tried some more, because I feel so guilty that I didn't try some more. I really wish I did. I felt so defeated that I could not breastfeed. But I forgot what I was saying. So, oh yeah, my milk supply went down, and I had some stored up in the refrigerator, so I used the rest of that, and her appetite went up, and I just could not keep up. My milk supply, like I said, was going down. Eventually, I quit pumping, and I quit altogether. And that was a really hard time for me. I felt horrible, and I felt like I tried the best I could, Looking back at it now, I feel like at the time I thought it was the best that I could do, but now looking back, I wish I kept introducing her to me, and I wish I researched more about milk supply and everything. So I was really determined on getting her the breast milk because everybody knows breast milk is the best for your baby. So I felt really hurt, defeated, and excuse my French, I felt like a shitty mom because I wasn't able to do what I wanted to do and what was natural and what was the best for her. I just it just kills me still that I could not do that for her. And I blame myself sometimes that I could have tried harder, I could have, done this, but I mean, I don't know, she just did not want to latch on, and it was really hard, and it was really frustrating. I felt like I was starving her if I didn't give her the formula. So that's kind of like my background story on why I couldn't breastfeed. She is on formula right now. She is on Similac for Spit Up, and she's doing good on that. And you know what, all I could say is that I did the best. I get emails all the time from moms saying, that they feel crappy and they feel guilty and they're hurt that they couldn't breastfeed, whether it was like a problem they had in the hospital or their baby or any medical condition, anything like that, that they feel hurt. And I just want to say, you know what, yes, breast milk is the best for your baby, but to be honest, your baby is going to be just as healthy, if not, as healthy as a baby that's breastfed. Sorry, your baby is not going to be. Your baby is going to be just like the next kid. It's going to be, your baby is not less than any breastfed baby, and that I'm just saying that for the moms that wanted to breastfeed but they couldn't. And it took me a long time to accept that. It took me a long time to accept that I couldn't breastfeed. And I just say, Aria is not going to be less than any other kid out there. She will be, like any other kid pretty much. And, and she's healthy and she's thriving. She is right on track with everything. We've had hardly any complications with her. And, as long as she's healthy and she's getting what she needs, breast milk or not, as long as she is healthy, that's what matters. And for my next child, if I do have another baby, I am going to try to breastfeed as hard as I can again and try it again, even though I did have the problems with my inverted nipples. But you know what, that's not an excuse at all. And she just didn't want to latch on, so I'm going to try really hard for my next baby, and that's all I can do. So I just want to make this video and, kind of explain to why I couldn't breastfeed, because a lot of people think I just chose formula, which I didn't. But that's what she's on right now, and she's doing good. And that's all I can say. You guys probably have noticed that this week I've made a lot of videos, and if you guys heard of Vlogtember, it's like you can vlog the whole month and make videos every day. I decided to do it this week, so that's why there's going to be videos every day this week. And today is Wednesday, and I'm uploading my guacamole video, which should already be up. It's uploading right now, but this is probably going to be on Thursday. And I mentioned this on my Facebook that I'm going to do it this whole week, and I'm also going to do my baby cook review, how to make baby food pears, and what else is the other one? I can't remember the other ones, but I'm gonna do it all the way till Monday, till Aria's 26th week of life. So I'm gonna celebrate this week of Vlogtember. I couldn't do the whole month because I'm really busy with moving and everything, so at least I'm gonna celebrate with a week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go like my Facebook for updates. That's what I put on my Facebook, that I was going to do Vlogtember for this week. I have an Instagram, always putting pictures of Aria. I have a Twitter. I'll put all the links below, so please go follow me. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully this would help, mothers that feel guilty for not being able to breastfeed. Just know that your child is just as best as the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and you can always talk to me about it and any kind of problems you have, and I will try to help you as much as I can. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.